Well, folks, the long arm of censorship keeps putting me in my place, deleting posts. I'm not violating rules, I'm just speaking the truth that they don't want y'all to have discussed openly. I've been talking to people and debating with them about why Kamala is not a better choice than Trump, and YouTube just strikes it down. I'm not saying anything bad about any group of people. I'm merely pointing out her record. So let's dive into it. Number one, topping my list on why the woke should not support Kamala Harris. Everything is all about identity, and we hate that thing that starts with an S and ends with a Y and rhymes with Avery. This woman ignored judge orders saying that a whole bunch of people should have been released so she could keep them as labor for the state. She even argued with the order, saying, how are we going to make money for the state? That's just number one on top of the list. Y'all ask for prison reform? The Dawn gave it. That hyena did not. That hyena was trying to put more people in prison to use as labor. That's just the tip of the iceberg. She cannot formulate a sentence to save her life. And she couldn't even break 10% in a primary. Somehow, you people are happy that she's going to save democracy by skirting it. I really just don't understand. And let's look even further. What has she done about the border as the borders are? She's supposed to solve these problems, yet she can't, and she won't. I'm really saddened by you, because every now and then you make me feel like maybe I just don't care about people as much as you do. But then you support somebody who's contrarian to your values. I really have to wonder if the people who would vote for Kamala find her greatest accomplishment in not being Trump. The same way Biden's greatest accomplishment is he's not Donald Trump. But his economy, you're having an easier time providing for your family since these people have done what they've done. One of the first things she did when she became the presumptive nominee was go on record and say, I realize that everything's hard. People go to the store and it's more difficult to provide. But with Build Back Better, it's supposed to address all that. It's just not working yet. You had 3 years, lady. 3 years. It's not going the way that it should be going, but when I'm president, you're vice president. Fix it now. I had a coworker tell me, well, she can't do anything about the border. She can't convince Biden to do another unconstitutional executive order? Really? Oh, man. What are y'all thinking, coalescing behind this train wreck? You had a good candidate in Robert F. Kennedy. You could have tried to push for him. I know your party doesn't like him because he said bad things about certain injections that people took and the genetic experimenting that's been done on them. Y'all need to get your stuff together and get your priorities straight. You're ushering in a wolf in sheep's clothing. And when the bread lines form, bread lines, sorry for saying lime. When the bread lines form, I told you so. Just remember that. I told you so. You vote for this sorry sack of shit, and you're going to get what you deserve. But a whole bunch of other people who were smarter than you are going to get what you deserve too. That's what you're doing. You're throwing away the future because somebody offends you. And you're not offended by someone who wants to harm you because they're saying that they don't want to harm you while they are harming you intentionally. You geniuses. Such a shame.